Hey guys, so I am back with another video. It is Sunday and what I'm getting ready to do is repurpose our old coffee table that we had when we were living in the townhome. It doesn't match. The size is perfect, but it just doesn't match. We have more whites and grays and it's more of a farmhouse feel, and this one is like a really dark color wood. I can already hear Sophia downstairs sanding the table. But I just wanted to take you guys along with me while we redo this coffee table that we have. Hopefully it comes out good. I bought some chalk paint that we're gonna go ahead and use. But if you guys are interested in me redoing this coffee table, then just keep on watching. So as you can see, and I don't think if you can hear me, I'm not too sure, but that's how it looks. It's dark. And we're gonna go ahead and, Sophia's already sanding it. We're gonna go ahead and strip the rest of it and then paint it. And hopefully it'll come out good. Okay, so we are spray painting. And here how it's looking so far. I figure we do the legs first because that way while it's drying we can go ahead and paint the top. But we just did like a light sanding, and then I'm going over it with a paintbrush just to make sure it doesn't have any drip stains or anything like that. But so far it's coming along really nice. So here is Sophia doing it because they say I suck at spray painting. But here's the first layer. I think I should have went with regular paint instead of spray paint. We have 2 bottles, and I think we're gonna barely have enough to do this table because we still got to do the inside of here. And then as you can see here, there's a dark spot. I mean, that leg is still dark, so yeah, we'll see how it looks once we run out of the spray paint. And if we need more, then I'll just go back to Home Depot. But so far I bought 2 bottles of spray paint and 1 small can of the chalk paint for the top. All right, so here is the first layer. The bottom is white. The top is a light gray. I think I should go a little bit darker, but we'll see how it looks once it dries, and we're gonna add another layer of paint. But I like it so far. Definitely not the dark color anymore. So once we're done, I'm hoping I may have to go to Home Depot and get something a little bit darker if that doesn't get a little bit darker, because my TV stand is a darker gray. So I'll see how it looks, but I want to go maybe a shade darker. Not too dark. It's not like a charcoal gray either, but it's not as light as that. So it's like one of those in between, like kind of like a darker whitewash gray. So if that doesn't get darker with the second coat, I'm going to go and look for something a little bit darker. So we're gonna go with this one and mix it with this one and see how that one comes out. Hopefully if we mix it, it'll be the gray that we want. Not too dark and not too light. All right, let's go check out. So, oops. So this is what we got so far. There's these 2 and some extra paintbrushes. So we kind of changed plans. The other gray was just way too light. You couldn't even tell. It looked like it was just like an off-white. So we went with this dark color, and at first we mixed it just a little bit, and it just didn't look right. It just looked off. So instead, we're just gonna do the bottom part white, and then the top just that darker color. So right now, I am letting the first layer dry, and then after that, I'm gonna put in a second layer. But so far I like this way better than what we originally had. So let me finish this up, and then hopefully I can show y'all an end product pretty soon. So I like how everything turned out. So we're gonna go ahead and do the end tables that we have, because obviously you can see that color. So I want them all to match. those were already white with just this wood color or wood finish, but since we already have that one white, that's going to be the coffee table. This is our end table, so we might as well just go ahead and match them all. So I really like this. This is really pretty, but this is how it looks so far. Everything looks pretty good. I really do like how this is turning out. So once this is dry, then we're going to go ahead and seal it with the wax, which I have right here. It's supposed to help it, you know, preserve from it chipping away. So once it's dry, we're gonna go ahead and add this on and then put everything back where it belongs. But man, this is so pretty, this color. I'm so happy with it so far. Okay, so the paint is dry and we are sealing it with wax. I'm using old t-shirt. Already started the edges, so that way it can protect the paint, and then that should be it. This one is still drying, so once that's done, then we'll go ahead and do the same thing. But for right now, the two end tables dried pretty fast and we're just sealing it with wax. Okay, so sorry it's messy right now, but here is the living room when you walk in. Chris thought it was cute to get this sign, so anytime the kids ask him for something, he points at that sign. And then this was originally going to be hanging in the kitchen, but he liked it so much, and if anyone is an Office fan, you'll know what that means. So that is a picture the day that we got married. It was funny because we were supposed to go get the license to get married and wait 3 days, but the judge said since we were both military, we can get married that same day. So that's us getting married that same day. And then that I did when I was pregnant with Nicholas, and that was part of his nursery. So, and then here is the maps. It's the constellations of each of the kids when they were born, so you can see their birthday. And then this is when Chris and I got married, and that's what the stars look like. But back to the tables. Here goes one of the tables. It's done. We put wax on it to seal it. It looks so nice. I like it. And then couch is dirty, but here is the other end table, and then the bench is gonna go over here, and then this is the pictures that we put up for our kids, and then the family tree with all the kids' name on it. And then right here is where the coffee table is gonna be. So once it's dry and we seal it, then I'm gonna go ahead and tie all of this together. All right, so here it looks. Here it is in the living room. Darwin being a bum on the bed, on the sofa. Hi, Darwin. So here's the end tables, like I was saying. I am going to seal this with wax. I just needed to finish drying a little bit more. So I have this fan going right now, so that way it can speed up the process, because everything else is pretty much dry. I just want to seal it with the wax and be done. And then, like I said, here's the other end table. Again, pardon the mess, because, you know, it's Sunday and we're doing stuff. But here is how I was saying that this fits more like a bench than anything else. So here, if I go back a little bit, you can kind of see. So this is pretty much the living room. I have a little record player so that we like to play music and stuff like that. But here is the wall, our sofas, our the constellations, the end tables, and then when you walk in, I have a little bench there, and then I have pictures, and then we have a little wall of stuff that our kids, well, mainly Sophia, painted, so we like to hang that. And then here is the, whoa, somebody left a crock on the floor. So here is the when you're sitting down, the TV stand that we were telling you about. So I feel like this goes with everything. We found those lights at Hobby Lobby, and then of course that TV stand we found at Walmart. But overall, this is pretty much, when you walk in, this is pretty much our living room. So you got a little mini tour of our downstairs. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great one, and hopefully you guys enjoy this process that we did. Pretty simple process. It's just mainly, you know, painting. No priming was required, so that was awesome that we didn't have to prime anything. We just went ahead and started painting, and obviously it took, but I'm very happy with how it looks. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll be back with another video soon. Talk to y'all later. Bye.